Night and Day by Hilary Maybaum. These are some of the words to think about as we read this book. Earth. Earth has land, water, and clouds. Moon. On some nights, the moon looks like a bright circle. Planet. Earth is the planet on which we live. Rotate. This toy can rotate or spin. Stars. Stars look like tiny points of light in the sky. Sun. We get light from the sun. Introduction. Look up at the sky. What do you see? If the sky is dark, then it is night. If the sky is bright, then it is day. Have you ever wondered why we have night and day? You will find out as you read this book. Chapter 1. What can we see in the sky at night? We often see the moon at night. The moon is a round, rocky object that moves around Earth. As the moon travels around Earth, the moon appears in different places in the sky. The moon seems to change shape each night. And then in blue, they ask, can you find the full moon in this picture? Then in the picture, they have a photograph that says moonwalks. 12 astronauts walked on the surface of the moon from 1969 to 1972. And on page 7, they say, by the little arrow, it says, we can use a telescope to look more closely at the moon. On a clear night, we may see stars in the sky. Stars are very hot. Stars glow because they make their own light. Stars seem small because they are very far away. Stars are much bigger than Earth. Many stars fill the sky. We cannot easily count all the stars. Now, if you look at the text in blue, it says stars are not scattered evenly in the sky. And then the picture down in the lower right corner, it says, think about it. Shooting stars are not really stars at all. Shooting stars are bits of rock that scientists call meteors. Why do you think we call meteors shooting stars? Most meteors glow for only a few seconds. What can we see in the sky during the day? We often see the sun during the day. The sun is the nearest star to Earth. Still, the sun is very far away. The sun is much bigger than Earth. Sometimes we see the moon in the sky during the day. The moon does not make its own light. The moon reflects light from the sun. And then in blue with the arrow pointing toward the picture, it says, we get light and warmth from the sun. We do not get light or warmth from the moon. And then at the bottom, it says, look at the text structure with description. Find the word far. The author uses this word to describe or give information about the sun. What other words does the author use to describe the sun? In Chapter 3, why do we have night and day? Like all planets, Earth rotates or spins. Have you ever been on a merry-go-round? A merry-go-round rotates. Earth rotates once per day, once each day. When the part of Earth that we live on faces the sun, we have day. When the part of Earth that we live on faces away from the sun, we have night. And in blue with the arrow, it says we have night and day because Earth rotates. A rotation fact. Earth takes almost 24 hours to make one complete spin. This is why one day on Earth is 24 hours long. And for the conclusion, we often see the moon and stars in the sky at night. We often see the sun in the sky during the day. Earth rotates, giving us night and day. Then in the blue box, it says night. The sky is dark. We may see the moon. We may see stars. Day. The sky is bright. We often see the sun. We may see the moon. And here we have a glossary. A glossary is a part at the end of the book that shows vocabulary words from the book. And in this glossary, we have Earth, the planet on which we live, from page 6. Moon, an object that moves around a planet, also on page 6. Planet, a large object that moves around a star, see page 12. Rotate, to spin, which means see page 12. Stars, objects in space that give off life and heat, see page 8. Sun, the closest star to the Earth, see page 10. It gives us the word, a definition, and where we can find it in the book. That's what a glossary does. Below the glossary, you see an index, and an index gives you a topic from the book, and the numbers after it are the page numbers that you can find that topic on. And then on the last page, it says career connection, and we're going to talk about an astronomer. An astronomer is a scientist who studies objects in space. And then they show astronomers use telescopes to see objects that are far away. Telescopes make faraway objects look bigger. Astronomers use math to study how objects move in space. And then for the bottom two pictures, many astronomers use satellites to gather information from space. The satellites move around Earth. Astronomers use computers to help them understand the information they gather. Content connections, night and day. What can you see in the sky at night? What can you see in the sky during the day? Find the answers in this book. Learn why we have night and day. And about the author at this is from the theme Earth and Space, which is our theme for this week. And about the author at the bottom, Hilary Maybaum, she writes and edits books about science. She enjoys reading, hiking, and looking at stars. And that's the end of our book this week. Watch the city skyline go from night to day. The end.